What's happening, people? Hope you're all well. I'm just at the finishing of 5k there, and I'm just going to talk a bit about now a couple of things. First off, I'm going to go into this Claire Clarkson one, whoever she is, right? She's saying, like, she's trying to push a narrative that these are going to be riots up here in Dublin on the 26th, and that the hooligans and all this. Like, that's her trying to minimise the numbers for the leftist agenda, right? That's her trying to minimise the turnout. Fear-mongering, it's called. That's her trying to fear-monger. People think they're coming up to riots in Dublin, which is not going to be the case. It's a peaceful protest on the 26th of April, on Saturday, for the welfare of our country. There's going to be no riots as far as I'm concerned, and many others are concerned. Peaceful protest with numbers to vocalise the opinion of many of the Irish citizens, right? I have suspicion that this fear-mongering tactic has been passed down to hurt the spread. Try and minimise the numbers, right? And also, these whoever this Murphy fella, I think it's Murphy or whatever his name is doing this anti-racist counter-protest at 1:30 outside the GPO, right? I find that funny that they're starting a half an hour earlier. On one side you have a woman saying there's going to be riots, Clarkson, right? And then on the other hand, you have another fella saying anti-racist protest outside the GPO at 1:30. Half an hour before this protest that was organised weeks ago begins. You have Clarkson saying, oh, they can't even agree amongst each other. They're this, that and the other. I said this in my last video. They're trying to cause a divide. They're trying to cause disruptions in amongst these groups. This is why I said, why can't everyone not just drop the ego and stop falling into the agenda of these people? It's falling right into their hands. And now that's ammunition. They're using that as, oh look, there's going to be riots. They can't even agree with each other. It's a lefty tactic, a lefty manoeuvre, deflect and blame, right? They're aggravating, right? This anti-racism protest is aggravating the situation. This is to cause trouble. The people that are trying to say, oh, it's a racist riot and this, that and the other, are causing disruptions. Why start the protest half an hour before us? Why stick it right outside the GPO, where it's obviously going to be like the finishing part of this protest at 2 o'clock at Guard Remembrance in Phoenix Park, whatever? Obviously everyone's going to the GPO, but they're going to be there waiting, premeditated, to try to start the situation. So the people that are trying to say we are these rioting racists looking to cause trouble are they themselves trying to instigate. They're trying to instigate trouble. See, like, these are being paid, like, it's obvious. This has been done to try deflect on us, try to minimise us, try to push their narrative, but they're the one instigating. It's proper, like, left-wing procedure. This is how they work. This is how in the overall plan, this is how these people operate. Start a load of trouble, start a load of controversy, and then blame everyone else. We need change. Look, this is what they're about. You know what I mean? Like, people need to come together, solidarity. Do you understand? And understand these are the tactics that these despicable, sneaky, horrible people are doing. They're the most sneaky, deceiving people you'll ever come across in your life. You know what I mean? I can't be any more straight to the point about it. They're doing all this to try take away from the protest, to try take away from the people, and to try take away from the rising numbers of people that are opening their eyes to what the situation is. Like, I can't be any more straightforward, like. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you all there 26th, and never mind this leftist woke agenda where this is going to happen and that's going to happen and they can't agree with each other. Everyone can agree on one thing: we need change. This mass illegal immigration is becoming something hectic now at this stage. So go on, I'll talk to you in a bit. Mind yourselves, chuck your law. You're up for that.